Welcome to our video on supporting phenomenon-based science learning. This video features our phenomenon tool that provides guidance on creating or identifying clear phenomena for science inquiry. First, let's review what constitutes a phenomenon, as at times the way phenomena are phrased can be confusing. A phenomenon is a statement or storyline describing an observable event, preferably without heavy science jargon. Phenomena are not a list of questions. They elicit questions from the learners to address themselves. Phenomenon statements or storylines or problems to address are grounded in the natural world. This allows for addressing various and multiple science concepts to address questions posed. This allows the learner to find these things to be engaging or interesting. Finally, when choosing a phenomenon, we aim to address the relevance to students' own lives. In this section, we feature some simple phenomenon examples. A pot heating on a stove, where the heat source causes the water to boil. A parachuter drifting, falling safely to the ground. The cut eventually closing, scabbing, and healing. A tall building in a particular location, shaking, twisting, maybe collapsing. Or an animal that can change its appearance, perhaps to blend into its environment. Access our phenomenon tool in our toolkit by clicking on the image of the document. Here you will find a document that scaffolds discourse around identifying clear phenomena in existing curriculum or while devising your own curriculum. The phenomenon tool is divided into sections that easily aid in identifying grounding and anchoring aspects of the phenomenon. The first section of the tool helps us to identify if a phenomenon is grounded in the natural world or is directly observable by the human senses. The next segment helps us to identify the anchoring aspects of a phenomenon, whether it's contextualized, it can cover multiple science concepts, is connected to the NGSS, it can be reasonably connected to science and engineering practices and cross-cutting concepts. Finally, the last section helps us to identify whether it's a good fit for students. It connects to students' funds of knowledge, and it elicits an image for the students to engage in. We'll end with a simple application. The phenomenon here includes a simple observation, either of an actual animal, pictures, or videos. This animal can change its skin color. Perhaps we note its changes under different circumstances. That's the phenomenon. It is grounded in the natural world. It elicits questions. Why does the animal change? How does it change? Where does it live? Can all animals change color? It's interesting and can be relevant to students' investigation of adaptations or genetics, for instance. Click the link above for more detailed one-pagers and videos to describe our tools. We acknowledge the funding from the National Science Foundation for support of this project.